And welcome everybody to the Games Tavern. It's been a while since we've been here joining you, but this evening Dirty Deeds is returning with the epic story of the Fallen Star Company. So go ahead and grab yourselves an ale and take a seat by the fire as Dirty Deeds resumes their adventure. This is your first time here watching us on Twitch. Make sure you go ahead and follow. Helps you keep track of everything that goes on here at the Games Tavern. You can also subscribe, and if you didn't know, if you actually have Amazon Prime, you can actually use that for a free Prime gaming subscription, and then all that just kind of helps support everybody here at the Games Tavern for all the shows we got going on throughout the week. But if you're also catching us on YouTube, make sure you comment and subscribe there too, because it helps let us know if you're enjoying the things that we do here, enjoying the stories that we're telling, or the trauma that gets inflicted upon these fine adventurers here. Before we go ahead and get into our recap on where we've been and what's been going on with our crew here, Brandon, why don't you go ahead and tell them about our sponsor for this evening?
Yes, it is so good to be back, everyone. Thank you so much. And thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring the show. You can follow our link in chat and check them out for yourself. So happy to be back playing them. Shard Tabletop is the place to play your 5th edition games. You can access rules and adventures and other supplements. It also provides digital tools like character builders and digital character sheets and all sorts of other tools we use in-game, like your own spell effect generator. We think so highly of it that it is now the official VTT of the Games Tavern. So you can follow our link in chat and use our promo code TGT Shard20 and save 20% on all subs.
20%?
All of them.
Yep.
All of them. 20%.
20%.
All.
20.
20 for everybody.
Wow.
Yep.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, it's been so long. We missed you. I'm sure you missed us. At least I hope you missed us. And to celebrate how much we miss each other, we've missed each other over how many ever years it's been since we last played. We are giving away a mystery dice set from our friends at 1985 Games. Please go check them out at 1985games.com and use the code DirtyDeeds1985, no spaces, to get 10% off your order. Type !epic once you see the notice in chat that the raffle is live. Yes, 10%. Wow. You must be a resident of the US or Canada, excluding Quebec, sorry, and you must be a follower to enter. We will continue to take entries until the end of stream, so be sure to stick around, as you must be present in chat for the staff to contact you when we pick a winner. If not, we'll draw a new winner, so don't miss out. 10%.
So you got a 20%, you got a 10%. You know,
I'm saying which one's better, but 20%.
I mean, they're both great.
They're both great.
Say,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, 1985 Games is awesome. Shard Tabletop's awesome. I use them in my local games as well. So, but we got something else that's going to actually might possibly help these guys here.
So sorry to interrupt, but I'm stressed. As your resident kidnapped party member, please pay attention to the following announcement. So Stream Loots is live at the Games Tavern. So you can follow the link in chat to pick up your Games Tavern packs. These cards can be utilized to help out characters of the show with things like inspiration for the entire party, granting a luck point for a player, or other collectible cards. There's even a card to grant inspiration to the DM if you're feeling feisty. Don't feel feisty. Don't grant inspiration to the DM. He doesn't need it. Some of us need it more. But anyway. Enjoy.
Specifically, some of us need it more.
Look, there are some people out there who just want to watch the world burn, or the players suffer. One of the two.
Rude.
But I think that wraps up everything for announcements. So let's go ahead and recap, because it has been a little while since we've all gathered together. Our crew, probably in game about a week or so ago, arrived back in Sharn while they were on their mission from the 12 to destroy creation forges that are scattered around Corvair. These creation forges have been taken over by an army of Warforged that our crew has been running into over the past several months. The rumor of having one here in Sharn led our crew here, which is also the home or the former home, I shall say, of one of our members, Roe. Having fled the city about 2.5 years ago with the crew on the day of mourning, she hadn't returned since. But shortly upon returning to the city, the crew discovered that not only was Roe from here, but she was also accused of murdering her own father. Doing a lot of investigations into this, the crew have discovered a plot. Someone disguised as Roe was the one that committed the murder to confuse her father in his own death. And they have tracked down a lot of accomplices leading towards her uncle. Now, the crew brought forth evidence of her uncle's, what would you call, misgivings or his business affairs, his involvement. And they were preparing for a masquerade ball that was supposed to take place at the Devereaux residence. While preparing for this ball, however, Halceres and Echo were having a bit of a conversation when they heard footsteps running by the door that they were within the room. Looking out, they saw the feet of Roe heading towards the deck of their airship and followed her up and caught a glimpse of her just as she reached out and touched a hand on her uncle's shoulder and vanished. Not knowing what happened, the crew figured the best place to start looking would be at the ball. So they finished getting ready and went to a masquerade ball. Going throughout the crowd within the estate, talking to a few individuals, got a little bit of dancing in, came across, had a few possible business deals proposed, and even met Roe's mother and her brother. Having a brief conversation, trying to find out if either one of them knew anything about Roe's whereabouts. They were not able to gather any information until Steele managed to sneak into a side room, which happened to be the office of the uncle in question. Looking around the room, they found a secret entrance to a tunnel behind the fireplace in this office. And their faithful companion Biscuit growling down the hallway as if he may have picked up the scent of their long-lost friend. But where is Roe? We're going to go ahead and back up a little bit to earlier that day before the ball. As Roe, you were beginning to prepare for the ball when the aberrant dragon mark on your hand, running all the way up the length of your arm now, started to burn, as it always does. Whenever anything comes up towards finding your uncle Ulrich, or even when he was present with you, surging with power for you to help get your revenge. And as your hand and the mark started to burn, you heard the small voice in the back of your head. It's almost time. You'll get your revenge soon. And then that burning sensation you have turned into excitement, almost a rush of adrenaline hitting you as you completely lose control of your entire body. You're still able to see everything going on, and you watch yourself run out the small cabin that you were in the ship and running out onto the ship and seeing your uncle waiting by the dock. You see yourself going up to him, reaching a hand out towards him, and then blackness. You find yourself now in a large chamber. The walls are made of stone next to a door. and you see 4 very elaborate looking suits of armor sitting in the corners of this room. And you see your uncle talking to a couple individuals. You can't quite make out what they're saying. But as the 2 individuals turn around looking at you, you see them get little cruel smiles on their faces. And you see your uncle walk into a door on the side of the room. About half hour, 45 minutes goes by. You still can't move. The 2 individuals tie you up and have you sitting down on the floor next to one of these statues, while the 2 individuals start rummaging through all your stuff, rummaging through your bag and your weapons. And then the door that your uncle had went into opens. Only that it's not your uncle departing from the room, but Narissa, your mother. She departs the room. She comes out of the room into the main chamber, looks over towards you, gets a sly little smile on her face, then walks through a mirrored looking portal. Now the rest of you guys now enter this little tunnel. Dusky, mildewy smell in the air. A little bit of ash and soot surrounding you, as this entrance of this tunnel was in the back of a fireplace. Biscuit starts sniffing the ground, heading down this tunnel. What are you all doing?
Do we have any light? We do, right?
So there's a little bit of light coming from within the office, but looking down the tunnel, it is just dark.
Oh, we
It
have
is
dark.
dark.
Never mind. Psh, how about that?
All of you have dark vision except for one person
Mhm.
He's not here.
who's not there. So
Works out.
I do now, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You're not
Super
here.
dark vision for you.
Yes. So you said it's dark, right?
yes, it's
Finally.
dark. So right now it's kind of dim light right now as you're walking through.
Finally, my time to shine.
Hmm,
Which is ironic because it's in the dark.
exactly.
Fun.
So what are you all doing as you start to walk into this tunnel that looks, from what you can see with your dark vision, it goes beyond. Actually, Taryn, how far does your dark vision go?
90 feet.
90 feet as a Gloomstalker. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get
90 feet.
okay. So you get about 10 feet or so into this tunnel, and you see a wall at the far distance. At the far end, it looks to be about 100 feet from the entrance.
Which
You
way
just-
does it? Which way does it turn?
So
What?
it doesn't.
Just a wall?
It seems to just go straight forward and come to a dead end.
Okay, I relay this to the party. You gotta keep them. I move more to the front.
Okay.
And
And so Biscuit's kind of right there with you. You see Biscuit sniffing the ground, almost kind of going back and forth within the tunnel. The tunnel itself is probably about 10 feet wide.
All right, so I turn and say, well, at the end of this tunnel, there's a wall, and that's about it. That's all we have for now.
All right. Lead on. Make sure Biscuit is with you. Steel, be ready to use some of your artificery to make some light if things should go awry.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Also, just
Okay.
for a little bit of thing, because I remembered, because I've got to post it. Aha.
Okay.
There is still an arcane eye upon Rose's mom,
Okay. Yes, there is.
which I cast. I think it was like 5 minutes from like when because we were in the
Right.
center of the thing. I cast it,
Okay.
and then we went down the tunnel. So I think we had said 5 or 10, but I can't. Whatever
Okay.
you deem.
And so you had the eye following her.
Yep, it was on. Oh wait, no, I had cast it a little bit earlier too, so it's probably what 20 minutes in.
Yeah, about
Because I had
I'd
done a
say-
little surveillance.
I'd say
Okay.
about 10, 20.
So while you're doing this, you notice that she goes upstairs with Alistair, Rose's brother, and they go into one of the rooms on the second floor. It's one of the rooms that almost seems like it might be almost directly above the office that you guys were in, where you found this tunnel.
Sure.
The eye can't travel through solid objects, though, right?
Right, but it was staying with them, basically like a pigeon on top, because it has I believe, a 30-foot speed. Let me double
Okay.
check. Arcane
Is it
eye, yeah,
Is it visible?
it is invisible, and
Okay.
it has dark vision.
Okay. So how
Invisible magic eye within range.
how close do you want it to stay to them?
It's basically hovering over her head, probably 5 feet. Basically,
Okay.
it's basically a top-down view of everything going on.
Okay, gotcha. So you see it go into one of these rooms, and it looks very similar to another office, similar to the one that you were in. And now you have to actively look into it, right?
Let me check the ruling.
Just to make sure. Because otherwise, you have like a picture-in-picture kind of thing going, and that would be
Pretty
a little
much, but
distracting.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say, but it can enter rooms. It says, I'll assume because I'm, it's concentration, so I'm using my actions to move it. But yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't say I have to use my action to perceive through it. It says I receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision or dark vision out 30 feet. The
Okay.
eye can look in every direction. Oh, so it's got a 360.
Okay, so it's only visual though.
Yeah.
Not auditory.
It's not an arcane ear.
Okay. So one of the things you do notice as they go into the room, you see Narissa just yelling at Alistair. And he's just kind of takes a seat, and he's that typical teenager where he's just kind of looking down, not really looking up at his mom, as she's just laying into him. But as you all proceed further down the tunnel, about 40 feet in, on the left side of the tunnel, you all notice a ladder going up.
All right, two things. Two things. I just wanted to remind everyone that since we're in dim light, you should not be able to see me. I'm invisible, so I most like if things happen, I most likely will not be saying anything to keep that stealth. And two, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. And so remind me again, because I know it's a Gloomstalker feature. As long as you're in dim light, what does it say?
He's invisible to anyone who relies
Yeah.
on dark vision.
While in darkness, it's dim light. Well, right now they can see me, but in darkness, I'm invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision
Okay,
to see me.
got it.
And I'll cast
Pass Without Trace.
Pass Without Trace on everyone.
Okay.
Let's just mark
So
that
your
up.
stealth rolls will get a +10.
Yep. And had something else. I don't remember now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably remember later. I'm fine now, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so as you're doing that and you guys start going further into the tunnel, you hear the stone just kind of grinding behind you, and you look back and you see the secret entrance closing up as well.
Well, that doesn't, seem like a bad thing. Before, letting Tyrion do his thing, does the tunnel continue, or is it just the ladder now?
No, so it continues on. So this ladder is only about 40 to 50 feet in,
Mhm.
and then the tunnel keeps going another 60
It does
feet or
keep
so
going.
beyond it.
Okay, so I'm just for theater of mind.
And then as you look at you approach the ladder, you look up, and it looks like it goes up equivalent to what the second floor of the manor may have been. And then you see it kind of come to an end and open up to another tunnel heading back the direction you just came.
If I use my arcane eye, because it has 360 vision, do I see another fireplace in that office?
You do.
Well, it appears there are multiple entrances into this tunnel. I'm saying to Echo and Steel because Terran's invisible.
If you say it out loud, I'm still there, probably.
Yeah, you can still hear it.
Do you want me to?
It's like
Wasn't
whispering
I
in my
invisible as
ear.
well?
Yeah, that's right there. Would you want me to check it? Sorry, Echo. What did you say?
Wasn't I invisible as well? Like,
I think
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
are.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
are
thought you broke
invisible
it.
too.
Oh, great.
Do
Because
you want
Steel
me?
has
Steel.
invisibility. Yeah, you and Steel are both invisible, if I remember right.
Do you want me? Do you want me to go and take a look, see where it leads out to?
I am thinking it leads to the upper offices in the second floor. You could check if you wish. I will wait here alone in the dark, surrounded by voices. It's fine. Do not worry. I am grown man, and I will just press on a little bit. And so, if you go up and check it out, I'll just go forward about. You said it's about 60 feet. Well, I've
It's
only
about-
got 60-foot dark vision, so.
Yeah. So you and Echo, you both can see the far end of this tunnel.
I will just go about 30 feet more, just looking around, see if I see anything.
Okay.
If there's any, I don't think I will be able to tell if there's any sign of recent disturbances, but I will look anyway.
Okay, so you're gonna do that. Echo, what are you doing?
I have nothing to offer magically, so I'm just following along. Do I hear anything, like any sounds far ahead? I feel like I'm too far away to hear anything.
You should go with Tyrion and go up. Check it out. If you are invisible, then
So we're just sending two invisible forces together?
Yeah, I don't know you're there though. So that's that.
And Mike Rocker, thanks for the raid. Glad to have you here. Awesome.
Hey friends.
Hello.
But yeah, so we got the two invisible. Well, one's invisible. One's just so sneaky he can't be seen.
then an
Heading up.
invisible hobgoblin, a visible dog, and a very visible senior citizen.
Yes.
And Olana.
And
And
Olana.
oh god.
Lana's here.
Yeah, Olana's here too. Somebody's missing. Who's missing? And oh yeah, it's Ro.
Bro.
That's real.
So
So yeah, I'll just silently
Oh, yeah.
scamper up that ladder.
Okay,
So,
I will.
okay.
Then in that case, I'll follow Tyrion, and I'll just go behind him
so
as quietly as I can. I don't want actually now is not the time to play games, but it's also Tyrion, so I'm gonna pull his leg literally.
so we'll see. Here's the thing: you can't see him.
At all?
No,
He's
'Cause you
invisible
realize-
to you.
you're relying on dark vision right now, and as a gloom stalker, if you rely on dark vision, you can't see him
Ugh.
in this light or lack of light.
This is literally a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Just
Yeah.
of like, oh, like
So-
I'll strike a match.
So
My
you
shadows-
basically you go to grab the ladder to climb up after you think Terran's already, and you guys kind of bump into each other for a
Yeah,
second.
what the hell is this?
Oh,
Echo?
hi.
But then you guys work out and you guys climb up. When you get to the top of the ladder, it comes out at a dead end of another similar looking hallway that you can see kind of heading.
God, are we trapped in a maze?
I don't know.
We've made one turn.
You haven't made a turn.
No.
It's
So
just-
it's short hallway ladder, short hallway to a dead end to a ladder is
Yeah. So you got the one hallway you were in at first that goes, it's probably about 100 feet long. About 40, 50 feet in, there's a ladder that went up to a second floor and headed back in the direction you came from initially. Halceris, kind of putting two and two together, has figured out that it probably goes to the fireplace in the room that currently has Narissa and Alistair right now.
he's so houses did you relay to us that he's in there getting yelled at?
I didn't relay that part, but I relayed that it was probably connecting to the same offices that were on the second floor. But we know that no one is there. So if you wanted to check out tunnel, is what I said, to make sure it's not other way. But I put 2 and 2 together because I have eyes on different sides.
Yeah, I was hoping you write 4 on the board, but that's fine. Well, I have no reason to check out that door. Look, hallway. All right, we're going back down. As I say to the ether, because I have no idea what echo is.
Yeah.
Like, scurry down, or I kind of like do the things where you can you drop your hands and you just like jump down and then hold back on.
Okay, Assassin's Creed.
Fireman style.
So
Oh.
as you two were up there doing that, Sarah, you start looking through and you see Biscuit still sniffing the ground, heading further into this tunnel. Go ahead, give me an investigation check.
I would say, if Biscuit sniffing helps me at all, I am probably mildly distracted and in the dark, so probably a plus and minus situation, so like a straight roll.
Yeah, so it's gonna be straight roll. I mean, Steel's helping you too.
So yeah, straight roll, plus and minuses.
Yep.
Investigation. I wish our big brain hobgoblin was here. 12.
Okay. You kind of going through it and you're not really seeing any signs of passage. But you are noticing that the ground here is actually fairly smooth and the walls are almost worked stone. They got levels of soot and stuff. And you do see one mark on the right side of the wall that almost as if somebody kind of bumped up against it. And some of the soot is almost wiped off, heading further down into the tunnel.
I look at Biscuit because he's the only one I can see. Appears probably we are not the... Oh, Alana, I forget.
Oh yeah, Alana's right
someone
there
else
too.
I can see. All right, it looks like perhaps someone else has come through here. I would expect no less from a secret passage, but it appears not. Can I guess, surmise that it's not? I can't probably tell how recently, but
yeah, you can't tell how recently because it's just you can tell somebody bumped up against
someone
it,
came through.
Yeah,
it appears that this is not unknown passage. So, on guard, be ready. But I think probably Tyrion, Echo, are you back? Give me sign.
Are we back?
Faith.
Are we back?
Yeah, I would say because you kind of went up there, you looked, you're like, yeah, okay, this is another tunnel heading back, and you guys came right back down. So,
Tap on. We stop outside.
Oh God! Sovereign help me! This is the worst haunted house ever.
So,
All right.
let's see. Remind me, invisibility lasts for is it a minute?
1 hour.
A
Or
minute.
just 1 hour? Okay,
Oh yeah, greater invisibility is 1 minute for
Yeah.
combat.
that's right. Okay. So yeah, so you guys are still invisible then.
Wait, I don't know if we already discussed this, but Tyrion, do you have a stone or something that you have sending stones, don't you? Something that we were I mean the ones that I used to contact my parents.
Something. Yeah.
Does
Basically.
Ro have one too? No.
Yes, Ro has one.
Have you tried using it to contact her?
No, I have not. I would, but if it's I honestly don't think it's I don't think I should.
Why?
I really don't want her to play the game.
Huh? I mean, we can, and I just pluck it and
Here,
hand
give
it
it
to
to me and
her.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, and I just go to help Halceris.
Ooh.
Okay. So Echo, you have the master coin that
How
Taryn
many
uses-
words can I speak to her?
It's 25, right?
And she can respond same amount and it only
Yep.
works once?
It's 20. Yeah, so the way this works is the master coin can reach out to any of the other coins. It can be used 3 times a day, but each coin only once.
Sure.
The-
And
And
it's
the-
only a direct connection. You can't have little coins connect to each other. It's just to the main coin.
correct.
No interchange. Gosh, what do I say?
Think about the
Something.
wall we walk. Taryn,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
Quickly.
us-
I mean, Echo, you're not too happy with Ro right now. I mean,
I'm
Right.
aware.
she's run off again.
I know. What do I say?
What 25 words do you want?
I'll
I have
just-
many
can I-
more than 25.
So while you're sitting here thinking about this, Biscuit still just keeps walking off down the
Yeah,
hallway.
can I just follow Biscuit and investigate and see what I can find and help poor Halceris?
Okay. Yeah,
trying
Steele's
times.
kind of doing the same thing. He's also
feel
got
like
his he's got a badger right now too.
Oh, the
That's-
badger,
That's,
yeah.
that's also sniffing around.
So investigation.
Yep.
Good. All right.
Woof, my guy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
Welcome
something
back.
like you're trying to look and you're just mesmerized by the fact that like you can't even see your own hand in the
Sure.
darkness.
Yeah, well, this is weird, but it's fine. This well.
All right, Echo. You grab the master coin.
Hmm.
And Grumpy Vet, no, it is not a honey badger. It's just a regular badger.
The is not part of it. I'm just like really trying to think here.
First word.
Hmm.
What do we got?
Hi, it's me. Can you tell us where you are? We are trying to look for you in a tunnel. What's around you? Respond, please.
Okay. You say you use the coin, it's magic, and you say that. And a few seconds go by. Then you hear an unfamiliar voice in your head. Oh, this thing's some sort of communications. Who is this? Shit, I think somebody's coming.
Am I bound? Can I hear this?
So you
They were
are
looking through your
bound,
bag.
and you can hear this.
Can I
However, you're
see?
still unable to move. However, you can still see, and you look over. You're looking over, and you see these two individuals that were there before rummaging through your stuff. And one of them just happened, and you see one of them kind of holding up the coin that Taryn had given you.
And am I I can't speak? Like I'm still
You are still completely under control right now.
We
okay.
heard that, right?
So no, the only person that heard that was Echo.
I thought
So I heard. What? Can you repeat what I heard?
Heard the
like,
response.
So basically, it was somebody like first acting completely surprised that
Who is
somebody was
this?
talking in their head, and then who is this? Oh my god! Hey, I think somebody's coming, and that was it.
And I only heard it through the
You
stone.
heard-
I didn't hear.
You basically
like,
heard it
any-
in your. It was in your head.
Oh, but I'm saying, but I didn't hear any peripheral person saying it. Is what I'm
No,
saying. I wasn't
correct.
close enough to hear that.
Right.
Ah. Okay, so bad news is. I mean, there's no good news, but I'm trying to stay positive. Someone stole her coin, so she doesn't have access to it, and I still don't know where she is.
Damn it. Go. Let's go.
So
Yeah.
at this point, Biscuit and Steel have kind of been going down further. About 75 feet in, on the right side of the tunnel, Biscuit stops and starts pawing at the wall.
Shock and awe.
Falling at the wall.
I mean, Taryn, you're ahead of. Yeah, I imagine you, Steel,
yeah.
and Biscuit are in front. So we're catching up, but you guys have first move.
you said Tyrion go, so I'm already. If he's pawing at the wall, I'm checking out the wall.
Okay.
I'm
So Steel's right there as well, checking it out. And go ahead and give me an investigation.
This is one. That's
I
gonna be
imagine
better.
Steel's helping,
Son
right?
of a dog.
No, you can have advantage because I'm going to say Steel's helping you.
Wow.
There's a 1, 2, and a
My-
3. See, that's what I get. That's what I get for spamming.
Well, so
That's what you get for being mean to me.
So you're looking at this wall and you're not finding any sign of a door or anything. The only thing you notice is there is no soot on this portion of the wall. And you kind of look on either side and the soot almost forms a doorway, or so you got a clear part of the wall that's in the form of a door.
Okay.
But there's no door.
Well, yeah. So what it is, I'm frantic. You said Tavern, go, and I'm just like, damn it, Rose in trouble again. So that's for the investigation. I just yell out, I found a door, but I can't get it open, and I'm just still at it, trying to do what I can to get that open.
I'm gonna go try kicking it down.
You're gonna what?
Try kicking it down.
Okay, so you're gonna try to kick the wall.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me an athletics check.
Can I? Oh, I was gonna be like, can I attack it? But okay, that works too.
I mean, if you want to attack, I mean, what are you gonna
Attack
use?
it with your athletics.
Attack
You
your
can,
athletics.
if you're just trying to kick it down, like you're trying to kick a door down, it'd be athletics. But if you want to attack it with something,
I was gonna be like, can I just attack it recklessly? But
yeah, you can do that.
does the door have advantage against me back?
No,
Real quick, Phil,
I mean,
what
right
weapons
now
do we
it's
have?
a wall. There, you don't see a door. It's just a wall.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna we don't have our weapons, right? So I'm just gonna
Well, so that was something I was going to ask you, DM, is that Steele managed to keep his bag of holding, which I imagine would have all of our armaments in it. I haven't had time to put on my armor, is the bone I will throw you. So we have our weapons, but not armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you guys were able to get your weapons in through the bag of holding.
Okay, so we were able to. So I'll grab my scimitar.
Okay.
And I will recklessly just hit the door.
Okay, give me the attack roll with advantage.
Come on.
What is going on?
Oh,
So you take your scimitar, you smash it up against the wall, and you just and you feel it vibrating in your hand, almost to the point where it stings a little bit.
Do I hear anything?
No, you do not.
I will slowly bring up the rear and just, Steele, do you see anything? And if I can, I will offer Steele I will offer Steele the help action, just looking through where the soot lines are, if there appears to be any release.
Okay.
Knowing he is smart hobgoblin.
So Steele does an investigation check, and he gets a dirty 20.
Nice.
So as he starts looking it over, he's kind of running his hands through it, and he finds very faint scratching around the border of this clean area. And there's arcane sigils. And he's looking through them, and he looks, and it's a lot of teleportation sigils. But he can't seem to find any way of opening this portal or door. The only thing he gets out of it is something about dragon marks.
I will touch my hand to, is there appear to be like if you're, someone is putting in a lock, like a key, like there is normal wear from a thing, does there appear to be a portion of stone that has some additional wear as opposed to the rest of the clearness?
Not really, no.
I will just try to put a hand to one of the sigils.
Okay, you put your hand on it, and you feel a bit of magical energy from it, but that's it. Go and give me an Arcana check.
Would Steele give me a hand with this one?
Yeah, I would say sure.
Nice. Crit fail.
19.
So, all right. So with the 19, kind of reading over the sigils and stuff briefly, and understanding that with you having an aberrant, or not an aberrant, you have a dragon mark, a legit dragon mark, that you just need to focus energy from your mark into this wall in order to open it. And so with that realization, you kind of take a moment and focus, and you feel the flare of your dragon mark. And then from your hand emanating out to fill this clean area of the wall, you just see a silvery, almost mirror-like reflection show up on the wall. It almost looks liquid in a way.
Well, while they're doing this, would I be able to have time to put on my armor?
So it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
For heavy armor, I think it's 5 minutes for medium, and then I think light armor is a minute. I think, if memory serves.
I will say, if you wanted to, I mean, because right now just kind of open it in the investigation. I'd say you, because what kind of armor do you have, Taryn?
The serpent, medium.
To 5.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd say, yeah, probably in the time that they're looking this over, trying to
Oh,
figure this
never
out.
mind. It's magical light armor. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
Hell
you've
yeah.
got it on then.
All right. So the door is open.
The door. Well, no. So there's no
Okay.
door right now. The
Liquid.
Okay.
part of the wall that you saw is now looks like you're looking into a mirror. You guys can see. Well, those of you that are visible, you can see your reflections through it, and it almost looks liquidy in a way.
Do I know that this is, I like looking at the teleportation sigils and everything, I would surmise this is a form of transport. This is not like literally on the other side of this wall, but probably a means of transportation.
Yeah, it's either a means of transportation or maybe even an extra dimensional kind of space, possibly.
Proceed with caution, invisible people. I'll look at Lana and Biscuit and say, take a step back, let the invisibles rush through
Yeah,
first,
definitely.
and then get like wait a beat, and then try to pass through.
Okay, so who is going to be the first one through?
Tyrion, I was feeling impatient. I'm ready to jump through. Before I jump through, I say towards Olana, whatever voice I talk in that direction. So, Olana, you stay close to Halceris and Steel, and you just see the ripple as I jump through.
Okay, so is what I'm going to do, or is what we are going to do, is I'm going to say everybody, to include you, Ro, go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, baby. All right, hold on. It's been a while. Am I still part of the under 10 club? Hold on. Well, and to be fair, there are invisible people going through the door. So does that count like a surprisey round kind of thing?
So
I mean,
you will see.
Woo! Under 10, baby. Boo-boo-boo.
Yeah.
The streak is still there.
Also under 10 is me,
I'm
bound
at
and gagged.
10, so look at that.
Okay, so I got to roll for Steel.
Oh my god.
Oh god. So Steel ended up getting a natural 1 on initiative for a
Sounds
3.
good.
So is what I'm gonna do is you guys are not in the room at the moment. Let's see. An initiative order is going to kind of determine that from there.
Okay. Because
Taryn-
I had said like take a step back, let the invisibles
Yep.
go, and then we would.
Right. So, Taryn, as you go through, you feel like a pull in your stomach real briefly, and then you come through another very similar portal on the other side, and you're now in this large room. In front of you, you see 2 doors on the far wall. In each of the corners, you see 4 giant suits of armor, just kind of almost standing there, each holding a sword in front of them. Laying up or sitting on the floor next to one of these is Ro. Ro is currently bound, hands behind the back and ankles tied. Just sitting there staring off into space. And you see 2 individuals dressed in armor with a sword pulled out at the ready, almost as if they're waiting for somebody to come in. This room is brightly lit by a source of light that you cannot see.
Really well hidden LED strips. It's really nice.
It's almost as if it's a magical light.
Mhm. I mean, that energy efficiency, yeah, it's practically
Yep.
magic.
So we are going to start at the top of the round, because you didn't get a bit of surprise on them because somebody tipped them off that you were coming.
Yeah.
In a way.
No, it's fine. Well, I mean, the only visible person now.
Yeah. So top of the round is you, Taryn. What are you doing as you come in? I'm gonna say it took 5 feet getting through the portal. You got the rest of your movement speed with that.
5 feet coming through the portal, rest of movement speed. Alrighty, daddy. Okay, so I see these two guys.
Yes.
Bonus, I run towards road. That's 45 feet I have because of my dread ambusher.
Mm.
Bonus action, I'm casting ensnare strike.
Okay.
Ensnaring strike. I'm firing that shot off at this fella. This one.
Okay.
Number 3. So that is a give me something good.
Okay. So with a 10, you shoot the arrow off and it just ricochets right off the wall. It's your first attack.
Yeah, I'll take the second one. That's better. 22.
Okay, so 22, that strikes right into his shoulder as he dodged the first one, the second one catches him as he was spinning around. Go ahead,
And,
give me damage.
And that's 9 damage. And he has to make a strength saving throw for the ensnaring strike.
Okay. So that is this guy right there. Strength saving throw is an 18.
Oh wow, nice.
So as you see it, the vines start to come out from your shot, and he just kind of breaks them off. And
one last one for my dread ambusher. I just fire off an arrow made of shadow, and
Okay.
18.
an 18 is going to hit him. Yes.
That is 14 damage plus I need a D8 extra for attack. So 18 damage on that hit. 27 total.
So you see that one goes right into his collarbone, and you just hear echoing through the room just the cracking of bone as he seems to be in a lot of pain from that shot. All right. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
Wait. Oh no, I already used everything. Nah, that's it.
Okay. So as you come in and you fire these shots off, you look over and you see Ro on the ground. You hear almost metal creaking. Let me bring up this.
What? Sneaky second map? What?
All 4 suits of armor start to shift as if they are coming to life. Yes, sure. So, in case you don't know, Shard Tabletops, you got the ability to set up alternate versions of maps where you can do stuff like this. It's kind of cool. But that is it for the armor. They just kind of almost come into life this round. But now it's these 2 guys, each seeing you come charging in. You see each one of them lift a hand up and start swirling their fingers around, and then launches a small orb of arcane energy at you. So the first one coming at you is going to be a 9, which is going to miss you.
Yes, it will.
And then the second one is going to be a 19.
That one gets a little closer. That one hits.
Okay, so as this orb comes in, you see it crackling a whole bunch of different energy, and right before it strikes you, it just electrifies itself. And you are going to take... That is going to be 19 points of lightning damage.
Jeez. Sir?
Yeah. As this orb just strikes into you and you feel the jolt of the electricity hitting you. One of the other things you do notice, though, nearby the door, the door on the right, you see what looks to be a
This one?
backpack. Yeah, nearby that, probably more over here, though.
Mhm.
On the ground, you see a backpack and a whole bunch of gear, which looks to be most of Rose's stuff sitting on the ground. All right, Echo, you are up.
Okay, am I still invisible?
You are still invisible.
Okay, so, and is going through the portal.
Going through going to cost you 5 feet of movement. That's it.
Okay, so can I get through the portal and then I can count my action and my distance really quickly? I had an idea.
So, all right, so you are in the room.
Okay. Okay, I think that's doable. Okay, I will be dashing to
Okay.
row.
Okay.
So that's going to be using my action and my bonus action. And then
Okay.
I'm going to use an action surge
Okay.
to untie row.
Okay.
I'm still invisible through all of this, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'll be doing it, and am I allowed to be like, it's me while I do it, so she's not like totally caught off guard?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's
Okay.
my turn.
All right. So yeah. So Ro, as you're still kind of, you see out of your peripheral, you saw Tavern come in and start launching arrows, and then get struck by this orb, and then you see Echo come charging through, and just starts untying you, but you still at the moment can't move. All right, Halceris, you are up.
All right. So I imagine I make my way into the room.
Okay, so you come in. That's 5 feet.
Make your way, stroll in.
I walk in. It basically like Saruman in The Hobbit. It's like, do you need assistance? And I kick my way in. I will make, so that's 5, so I will have 25 feet of movement. Let me see. 5. I'll look, kind of see what is happening.
Yep. So yeah, you
do I-
see the scene playing out around you.
All right. I will move. I don't know if yeah, okay. So I will see them over there with Ro. So I will imagine that is in hand.
Well, so you do
So-
not see Echo.
All right. Well,
You
I
do,
see-
however, see the ropes that were tying her mysteriously moving on their own. So you can
Fair.
kind of put 2 and 2 together.
I hate everyone being at this. Oh my god. Very well. So I will make 25 more feet, and then see where I'm at compared to number 7 here. This mage up in the top corner.
Yep.
So about 35 feet. So I will. Let's see. I've got to be 25 for. Oh, that's unluck on that. Sorry, it's been a while since I've cast
Yep,
any spells.
Yep.
Hobble is 30 feet. They're too far away. Yep, so I will see number 7 there, and just with my shillelagh staff, because I haven't used it ever.
Okay.
Wait, is shillelagh a bonus action to cast?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, so why the hell not? I will bonus action cast shillelagh, and so like I'll grab the staff and just like trace my hand over it, and arcane energy just starts to flare up the head of the staff, and then I bring it down and smash it onto the cobblestone beneath me and cast Toll the Dead on number 7 there.
Okay, and if I remember right, that is a wisdom saving throw. Right?
Yes, sir. But I don't think they've taken any damage yet, right?
He has.
Oh, he has?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. That's the one
Yeah.
that Taryn
I'm
was
stuck in
messing
with some
up.
arrows.
Oh, I thought you got the other one. Never mind.
Nope.
Nope.
So that is a 13 on the saving throw.
That ain't gonna do it. So that's 2d12 plus my wisdom modifier for my potent spell casting.
Yes. You guys are some dangerous individuals.
That's 19 necrotic damage.
Okay, so with that, you see him reach up and grab his head, and then you see blood start to trickle out his nose, and he just drops to the ground.
That was all cantrip, son.
Potent.
And that's my turn.
All right.
So I have Shillelagh cast and I have that up. So we're good.
Okay. Ro, it is now your turn. Go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw. With advantage.
15.
Okay. With a 15, you're still feeling the exultation and the excitement and the adrenaline from your mark. And seeing your friends come charging in. I mean, the only two you've seen is Taryn and Halceras, but you know the rest of them are there. And you heard the whisper from Echo. And you just snap out of whatever it is that was holding you. And you're free to do what it is you do. You don't have any of your weapons on you because they are currently sitting in a pile on the north wall in the center.
It's fine because your girl made a pact. So my question is, have I used my action to make that saving throw or?
No.
Okay, great.
Nope.
So I'm gonna like tear to my feet and just like, and I'm going to shoot all my Eldritch Blasts at this jerk off right behind me, number 3.
Okay, at the armor that's coming to life. Okay.
Yeah, because you know what? Oh wait, no. Is
So
Alana?
yeah. Nope. So that's one of these spell swords.
Okay,
Had you
no.
captured.
Alana.
At her, actually. Or him.
Okay.
Or them.
Yep.
Great. Okay, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. So here is the first one. Doesn't do anything. Lucky.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Damn it.
Not so lucky, but
That's
okay.
fine. All right. So that's my first. Here is my second. 21 to hit.
That one strikes him.
Great. So with Agonizing Blast, that is 5 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to Action Surge, do it again.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 just hits him.
Nice. Okay.
He
that is
tried to dodge it, but you catch him on the shoulder.
good. 5 damage.
Okay.
And then again. Nat 20, baby.
There you go.
Pretty.
I'm getting progressively angrier.
Somebody's a little
Wound
upset
up.
about
Okay,
what's going
so
on.
that is 12 damage on the last one.
Okay.
With my bonus action, I am going to use Commander Strike. Does Commander Strike have a range? I totally know how to use my abilities that I haven't used in forever.
Oh, you were doing so good.
Yeah, I know. Immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack. Okay, so if I was going to give Echo Commander Strike, she would have to be within melee.
Correct.
Okay, so that doesn't work. In that case, I am going to. Can I
Do you
just
mean
like
melee within the target or within her?
target?
Ah.
I actually, yeah. So that's not going to work. In that case, I am going to. I just need to do one more thing. Come on. What can I do? Thunderous Charge.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't have an actual weapon on me to use Thunderous Charge.
Punch
Can
it.
I just unarmed attack?
Yes, you can.
Great.
Eldritch
okay.
punch it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just punching. I don't even know how to roll that because I
Like,
don't.
unarmed
build
strike
up the
at the top.
energy.
It's going to be so. You're going to roll straight strength attack.
Great. Okay, so straight strength. That's a 19 on the die.
You hit
Hell
him.
yeah.
So you're going to do 1 point of damage.
So I'm gonna anime charge up as I'm like literally just like you know when you like blast up from a crouch. and I'm
Yep.
just gonna try
Yeah,
and
yeah.
slam my fist into them.
Nerd
Uh,
attack.
So then I will roll. Sorry, guys. I'm stressed.
So you do lose half of your movement because for standing up.
It's fine. I don't need that shit.
Okay.
Sorry, how
Don't need
it
that
didn't
shit.
it didn't cast it. Why didn't it cast it? Okay, effect. So that's 3 damage.
Okay. So
Keep
3.
my line plus
As you punch
So-
up and just the thunderous sound from your fist hitting them.
It's a +5. Yeah, so actually it's a +5 bonus on the attack's damage. So what I'd actually get is 6 damage total, including my unarmed hit.
Okay. So another 5 on top of that. Okay. Yeah. So you hit him with the Eldritch Blast, and he's just kind of caught off guard because he thought you were still out. And then you just come with that uppercut and just catch him right off guard. All right. Anything else?
Hi guys. And I'm just like manic energy.
Okay. Next up is Olana. Olana comes charging in, does a quick survey of the room, sees the spell sword. She's seen these guys before, so she's going to take a quick shot. Gets a 22 to hit and does some
Damn
damage
it.
to it.
That's
Yeah.
my friend.
Taught her everything she knows. Probably not.
Nope.
Mm,
Nope. She
definitely
was
not.
well versed before you took over.
You
Taught her.
absentee father.
Taught her
So
some
for
of
those
the
of-
things she knows.
For those of you that don't know, Olana is actually Taryn's daughter that he just recently found out about. So,
So no, he didn't teach her, but I might have.
yeah.
you,
All right.
you know what? I'm not gonna say that.
And at this point, Steele comes running in
She my friend.
with his entourage,
Okay.
sends Biscuit up towards Ro to try to help protect Ro. And he's going to take a shot with his crossbow at the spell sword. He gets a 6 on the first attack and a 14, so he just misses with the second one.
Question.
42.
I
What do you got?
That's the actual
I
answer.
saw that is the actual answer. I saw the suits of armors animate right
Yes,
before everyone came in.
correct.
Can I just shout out to them that the suits? Of
Oh, no,
armor-
it is very obvious that they are
Okay.
alive.
All right.
It is very obvious they are alive.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. But everybody, you guys have dealt with the spell swords. You guys know that that chromatic orb that they cast hurts.
Yeah, I do.
You guys are all well aware of this.
19 points of lightning damage were type of hurt. Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Well, lightning
Alright.
affects some of us different.
Yep. So we are at the top of the round now with Taryn.
It is me, Jonathan. Seeing that Ro is up now, I swing over this way. That's what, 25 feet. But I still fire at the spell sword.
Okay.
While I'm spinning over, I just fired the spell sword. It is Sheboygan. What is going on?
So
12.
you shoot the arrow just as Ro punches him, and the arrow goes right by his head from his recoil.
I growl and I fire again for 25.
This time
Jeez.
you strike him.
That is 10 damage plus I think it's still a d6 for my sneak attack.
Yep.
So 15 points. Take that.
So this time the arrow, like you just missed his head with the first one. This one catches him right in the temple, and he drops.
And as a
So-
bonus action, there's nowhere to hide.
No,
I just
you're in the middle of a very well lit room.
Yep. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike again to prepare for my next turn,
Okay.
and the rest of my movement is just gonna circle back around this way. Oh, Jeff, I used 20.
You use 25 feet.
I used 25.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So you only got 5 feet left. Oh wait,
I
no,
have
I'm sorry.
40 feet of
No,
motion.
I'm looking at different. The spell swords only had 30 feet.
Yeah, I got 40 feet of
Yeah.
motion in this ocean, baby. And
Yep.
yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So it is now the armor's turn. As this one is going to dash. This one's going to dash as well.
Peek-a-boom.
Care for that.
That one dashes. This one,
Dash away, dash away, dash away.
oh no, this one comes out swinging at Ro. Because this you're the one right there.
Feel free
That
to come
sees.
closer if you want.
It doesn't see you.
I know, just like if you want to get a better angle towards Ro, like come closer. it's
Okay, so it comes up and the weapon that it had was actually ornamental, and so it drops it and it just comes swinging down at you with both fists. First one's going to be a 22 to hit you,
It's
so it's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
sure.
and the second one is a 6 to hit you.
I'm gonna use repost.
Okay,
Yes, Mark. Yes.
Um,
Good fight.
okay.
Post that mark.
So again, it's unarmed, but I am going to. That's that unarmed strike, I guess. God damn, I'm so weak. Okay.
Go get your weapons.
Wait, no, I'm not. I can. It has to be a weapon, right? I can't Eldritch Blast. Yeah. Damn it.
Has to be
Yep.
it has to be an attack, not a spell.
That's fine, that's fine,
Unless
that's
you were a warcaster.
Warcaster.
That's
Yep.
a 14 to hit. Doesn't hit, right?
So no, so you go and punch it and you hit the metal, and you're like, ow. You'd have
I'm
no-
gonna try. You know what? Lucky.
Okay.
I really forgot what I was gonna do.
Damn
previous-
it!
I forgot what I was gonna do previous round. I was gonna get Rose weapons and I forgot. I changed my
Thanks.
whole plan.
Alright. So
It's not gonna help me. I mean, it would help me on the 14 if I roll inspiration.
it's too late. You already used lucky though.
Yep,
to
you're right.
reroll.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, don't forget you do have a D4 inspiration.
I'm
All
just
right.
mad. I'm burning through everything I have.
So that is the armor. Spell swords are dead. Echo.
All right. I will take my double-bladed scimitar and go for this armor thingy, move a little bit closer, and
Okay.
recklessly I will be attacking.
Okay, you have advantage on your attacks.
Let's go. 1. I don't know if that hits. 24.
That is going to find purchase on this.
Okay.
Pseudo-armor.
I'll do my damage at the end.
Okay.
2. No. 19.
That also finds purchase.
And since this is a double-bladed scimitar, I will be using my bonus action to take a third hit.
Okay.
19. I can do recklessly, but 24.
Yes. All 3 of them hit.
She rolled
Okay.
the same thing 4 times. It's hilarious.
Okay, damage time. So it's 8 damage plus 10
18,
plus 9.
27.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine
so I'm
if you
just
were
like
raging.
I charge toward this and I like stick the scimitar up and then cross and then
So the metal chest plate on this thing, you just tear large gashes into it, and you see the armor almost stumble and fall. As you just did a considerable amount of damage to this thing.
Quick.
but it's still standing.
It's still standing, yeah.
Damn.
Sorry. Quick point of order, just because D&D parent coming out. She reckless attacked for the advantage, but she would have advantage anyway because she was still invisible, correct?
Correct.
So could that nullify the recklessness?
Well, I called it reckless, I guess. So
But you would have still had advantage
I didn't
Right.
realize.
because you were
But-
invisible.
She did call the reckless though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because you're
But
not
if it
invisible
attacks
anymore.
me, it's not gonna doesn't know. So
Well, no, you're not invisible
No,
anymore.
you are
It
now
attacks-
visible.
oh what?
It ends on an attack.
You are now
Yeah.
visible. As soon as you
When?
made that first
Why?
strike, as soon as you made that
Uh.
first attack, you became visible.
Oh whatever.
Just like
Okay.
steel is visible now too.
Shiloh turned into
Why?
Tim the Toolman Taylor for a second there.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I would just stay invisible the whole battle, but guess not.
Yeah, no, regular invisibility as soon as you make an attack, cast a spell, it goes away.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Greater invisibility lasts
That'll
a
do
lot
it.
less time, but you can attack while you're invisible the whole time.
Cool. Good to know. And I make sure to position myself in a way where I am 5 feet between Ro and
Sentinel ready.
yeah, you got me.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Halceris, you are up, followed by Ro.
I hate that I'm right next to this thing. Okay.
a
But
plan.
here we are. This is the game we play. By the way, while this is happening, since we have busted in, what does my arcane eye see?
They're still arguing.
She's still berating him?
Yep.
Okay.
You dirty little
My poor brother.
Getting just yelled at. Okay. So seeing this thing come at me, and the other one coming from the wall, just a quick check. Yeah, it's 20 feet there. Oh, this is a big swing. I will say, I will cast. See them all running up. I will again touch the symbol of the sovereign host, and I will clasp my hand on it, and I will look around, and I will yell, "Fall!" And I'm gonna cast command at 3rd level on all 3 of these suits of armor.
Okay. It is, what kind of saving throw is that?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
The first one got a 4.
Nice.
Second one got a 10.
Nice.
And the third one got a 2.
Also nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I command them basically to drop prone, and then end its turn. Is what the grovel command is on the spell.
Right.
So with that, then I will also, because it's a bonus action and it's a cantrip, and thank you, Cobalt Press, for this wonderful bit of deep magic, I will bonus action cast Hobble on this charming gentleman assaulting Steel and Olana.
Okay, and what was the saving throw on that one?
That is so after I cast the command, I just like whirl around my staff, Gandalf style, and a spectral tether swings out at this one, and it's a dexterity 17 saving throw.
Got a 13.
Okay, so he has, let me double check. It is half movement speed. Its movement speed is halved until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So I don't think it's going to run anywhere, but
Yeah.
just in case.
Yep. Nope. That's fair. Anything else?
And that's my go.
All right, Ro, you are up.
Okay, it's been a while, so I have one question. I have 2 attacks as a fighter,
Yes.
and my Eldritch Blast has 2 beams. Correct? So does that mean I have 4 beams?
No.
Right? Because that's only for melee. That's only for a weapon attack.
Right. Correct.
Okay. I was just like, wait a minute. I would know that if that was the case. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to forego my attack, and I am going to use my bonus action to Commander Strike, and give Echo on the option to immediately use your reaction to make a weapon attack, and you will add a D8 to the damage roll.
So Commander Strike, do you have to actually make an attack for that?
I'll unarmed strike. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. You're right.
Okay. That's what I thought. I thought you had to make an attack to use
It's a
that.
nat 1, but it does not specify that I have to hit.
Okay.
Does it? Yeah. In the
It
thing, does
doesn't,
it
it
say
doesn't.
make an attack? Okay.
Yeah, it just says make an attack. Okay, so I swing and miss, and
Okay.
then I kind of like pinwheel backwards, and I'm like, Echo, get him!
I will take that
Okay.
opportunity.
Oh yeah.
And I can do it recklessly, right?
No.
Well, wouldn't the reckless still be up because the
So
attacks
reckless-
against her would still be at advantage?
So I've actually
like-
done some research on this recently. Reckless only applies to your attack action.
Oh, it
Okay.
doesn't even apply to opportunity attack?
Nope.
Gasp.
I've been doing some research on it for one of my
That's
local
fair.
games.
I trust you. Okay, fine. Well, regular attack it is then. It's still 19.
You hit it.
19s and 24s,
Add
baby.
3 to whatever damage you roll.
Cool. 10 damage.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. As just you strike. I mean, you saw the slashes you already made, and you hit the right part, and it just crumbles to the ground. Okay, that was your bonus
I-
action.
Yeah,
Bro.
so I still have a movement.
Yep.
Where is my stuff again?
So your stuff is right where I'm pinged. Yep,
Great,
right around there.
running. I have how much movement? What am I? Who am I? 30, great.
Yeah, 30 feet. Yep.
Okay, so I can almost get there. It was like here.
Yep.
Can
So-
I like slide into home?
So you can use your dash because you used a bonus action for Commander Strike.
But I know I attacked.
Oh yeah, you did. You're
Yeah,
right.
so I don't have a dash. Okay, that's fine. I'll pick it up on the next one.
Okay. I think you're looking pretty good right now. So
I'm furious.
yeah, Olana.
Quick
Yep.
question. So HP from the last session, we weren't at full, right? Because we didn't have a rest.
We did because we went for didn't
No, because you guys had the fight at the magistrate's office,
Yeah,
and you guys
that
did
was
not
the
do it.
same day.
Yeah.
great. So yeah, I'm a little bloodied, but I'm okay.
Yep.
Did we not? No, did we came back to the ship?
You went back to the ship and got ready for the ball. You guys didn't.
Wasn't
do
the
a
ball the
long
next
rest.
day?
The ball was the next day.
No, it was that evening.
Oh,
You guys got arrested the day before.
Oh,
You were put on
house
house
arrest.
arrest the night before. You went to the magistrates. That attack happened. Then you guys went back to get ready for the ball, and Ro ran away.
See, guys, this is why you don't take a 3 years off. You just forget what you do.
What's this? You guys? It's us, buddy.
Yeah, we all took a few weeks off.
No, I was
But-
that was towards the audience and the
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
blame the audience.
So it is Olana's turn. Olana kind of drops her short bow, pulls out a short sword, and makes a swing at this piece of armor in front of her.
It's a short bow she has? Oh
Yep.
no, we gotta fix that.
She uses a short bow and a short sword. All right, and she misses. Scrapes right across this armor plating. Steel, seeing that Rose safe now, sends Biscuit running in to help Halceris. And Biscuit tries to take a bite out of this armor
Aren't they prone? Don't
It's their turn.
on their turn. Yeah.
Oh, righty dighty.
Yeah, so
Aphrodite.
let's see.
Okay.
Does Biscuit does not find purchase trying to bite this thing. And then what would Steel do in this situation?
Probably get out of melee. That's not really what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's gonna kind of pull back. It'll be an attack of opportunity, but let's see. It's a natural 20.
I will cast Unluck on that.
So it misses, right?
So it's just a reroll.
Oh, reroll. Okay.
It has disadvantage.
So dirty 20.
My
Probably.
20s
Hey.
will prevail.
You know what? It's better than a nat 20, though.
That's
That's very
true.
true.
So that's 6 points of damage to Steel. And then he's going to take 2 shots at it with his crossbow because he doesn't like getting hit. So the first one, she shoots wide with a 16. And the next one, he hits with a 28. So that's going to be 7 points of damage. All right. Yep, that is that. Taryn, we're at the top of the round with you, followed by the armor.
Boom, pow. So first shot, this is what I'm gonna do. I have the ensnaring strike still up from last turn. I'm going to fire at the one down by Olana, number 2. So let's get it in. 23 to hit. He'll need to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, so he does. Now remind me though, ensnaring strike hits everybody within 5 feet.
No. Ensnaring strike is a capture the flag type of attack, not tag. So that was Hail of Thorns. Hail of Thorns
Okay.
blew up. Yeah, ensnaring strike.
Okay.
Hit a creature with a weapon attack. Spell ends. Writhing mass of thorny vines. And then strength saving throw will be restrained.
Strength saving throw is a 19.
What?
They're large metal suits.
I mean, I understand. No, I understand. Is this every time he rolls so well, but he's still gonna take eight points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm marking him as my favorite foe.
Okay.
So that's 2d6 plus with the sneak attack. You'll be taking 6 damage as well. And then what I'm going yeah, I'm just gonna attack him again. I was gonna circle around, but how Saracen Biscuit got that guy.
Okay. What you get for the next attack?
17.
So this time you hit it, but it ricochets right off its armor plating.
Ooh, spicy. So what I'll do now is, as a bonus action, disengage and run myself here, 20 feet here, grab Rose stuff, and then
Take it. She doesn't get it.
Yeah. Just outside the door. And then just that's 15 to hand it off.
Well, so there's stuff scattered all over the place. Like it's not just a bag that you can scoop up.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Like her rapier's sitting there.
Her
whip's sitting there. You do not see the magical whip at the moment.
They were taking inventory.
Yeah. Would I be able to grab both the whip and the rapier in one scoop and move?
I would say you can grab one.
I'll go with the rapier then.
Okay.
Grab that, hand it off. That's 15, and with my last 5 feet, just run away from her.
Run away. Okay.
Run away.
Anything else?
Oh, did you give it to me and then run away?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I didn't hear that, but I thought you just took it and ran. And I was like, what the?
No, he came. He scooped. You see him scoop up your rapier, comes and he kind of tosses it to you as he runs by. All right. Anything else, Taryn?
I don't think I have anything else. I just level another arrow at feller number 2.
Okay, so it is now the armor's turn, and you see all 3 of the armors that are still upright drop to the ground, and that is their turn. Echo, you are up.
Oh man, why is everyone so far away? I can't.
Because I made this a very big room.
No, I really can't do much. Okay, I will. How do I move it so like I can't see the distance from someone? Okay, sorry, just talking to myself. I will move.
Crazy person.
Sorry.
Crazy person talking to
I
you.
know a little bit. Okay, I'll make it so I'm like 30-ish feet from number 3.
Okay.
And I think that works.
Yeah,
right?
that's probably about right. Yeah.
And I will throw my javelin.
Okay. Give me the
Recklessly.
attack. Okay.
I don't care anymore.
Give me the attack roll with advantage.
That's a dirty 20, but let's see if we can make it. Oh, it's a natural 21.
21.
Okay, it's a 21. Yeah, no, you throw it and it sticks right into its chest.
Cool. And then I throw another one.
Yeah. If you got another one.
I have 3 left.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Recklessly. 17.
This one kind of hits it and ricochets off of it. So it doesn't
Why? 17. Dang
17 doesn't hit.
it. Dang it.
Why?
Wow. That's all I can do. So I moved. I don't even know how many feet I moved, but I'll just move like 10 more feet because I have 40 total.
Well, you got to roll damage for your first one that hit.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll damage. I'm so sorry. I
don't want you to miss out on your damage now.
Yeah, that's 5 damage, and that's the second one didn't hit. Sorry, 5 damage total.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just move like 10 feet closer. closer. Yeah, like between it and Halcyon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. And I just realized this after the fact. You actually should have been doing straight rolls because they're prone, and ranged weapons on a prone target have disadvantage.
Advantage.
But I missed it till afterwards. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
Only one of them hit.
yeah.
Let's call it like karma for the whole invisibility thing. Like,
Yeah.
balancing out.
All right. Halceris, what you got?
They are all fall prone on the ground, and I am going to, in a stupidly cocky move, as it has fallen to my feet in front of me, I'm going to turn and say, think about that for a while. And as I turn, I will clack my staff to the ground, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on number 4 as my action.
Okay. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
It's a 13.
Okay, so 12.
So that one has not taken damage yet.
Oh, sorry. So 2d8. Whoa, that was even better. Thanks, GM. So that's 18 damage.
Okay.
18 necrotic. And then, so I think prone targets still get an attack of opportunity, but I am going to move away from it.
Okay. It does not attack you.
Oh, wunderbar. So as I go, I'm just gonna make 30 feet for behind other people. But as I go, and I as my cane taps, as my bonus action, I'm just gonna tap one more time for a hobble on number 4. As I walk away. So
Okay,
that's a dex save.
And that's a 3.
That's a 3. So he has half movement, which if he uses half his movement to stand up, will give him just like a quarter of movement.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
And that's my turn.
All right, Ro. You have your rapier in hand now.
Great. But they're down.
They are prone.
Yeah. But it's command, right? Is why they're prone.
Correct.
And
So
command.
they, at their turn, they'll get back up.
They can.
Okay.
They can.
But
Yeah, they
us
might lay
hitting
down.
them doesn't make them pop back up. Okay, great.
Correct.
All right, so I'm gonna just within range. I'm going to run at this guy and stab him with my rapier.
Okay. Melee attack against a prone target gives you advantage.
Love that. That's a 22 or a 23 to hit.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
That you stab right into it.
Lovely. That's 10 damage from my first attack.
Okay.
My second attack, that is 18 to hit.
So you hit it and your rapier stops, but then you just push right through into it.
Good.
So
And that's 9 damage.
okay.
Bonus action, I want to... I don't think I can do anything because Thunder's Charge, I need space to run at him. Up to 10 feet. Not necessarily. I'll save it for later. Okay. I'm going to use Rally. I wonder if I can rally myself. Nope, I
don't
can't.
think so.
I can't. Okay, cool. I'm going to use my second wind. And I'm gonna what's that? And I'm gonna give myself 8 hit points back.
Okay.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right. Bro, then Alana gonna take another swing at this thing and cannot seem to find purchase into its armor.
It's because she's.
I literally lined them up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Hold on. Nope, even with advantage. Nope.
Well, extra training when we get back on that ship. This is just ridiculous.
Yep. So for Steel, he's gonna have Biscuit is gonna try to bite down. And that is gonna cannot find purchase.
Ooh.
And Steel's gonna go ahead and take a couple shots at number 4, even with the disadvantage. So, first roll was a natural 20. Second roll was a natural 1.
Makes sense.
So that was his first attack. Second attack was a 21 to hit. So he does hit with the second one.
There you go.
for 11 points of damage. All right. Now we are back up at the top of the round with Tavern.
All right, boom, bam, skadiddly. I'm just gonna go for it. Let's just get it. Let's get him out of this way. Let's run over here and let's attack. I have advantage correctings.
Yes, because he is prone.
26.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Give me damage.
That is 7 plus 2d6. Because sneak attack, and he's my favorite. 14 damage, first attack.
Okay. You just start tearing apart pieces of this animated armor.
And I'm going to attack once more again.
All right. What you got?
First time. Yeah, I was just making sure I didn't have yeah. 23.
Yeah, that's going to hit him.
Destroy. What the hell? That's another 7.
All right. Yeah, no. So
21.
the second time you strike down, you find something within it that was causing it to be animated, and it just the armor just crumbles to the ground.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And that's my action. I guess bonus action dash. I'd use 20. I use 30, so it's 10. I just want to circle around and just get up here.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, the armor's turn. The one right in front of you, Rose, stands up, looks at you, brings both fists around, trying to slam into you. First one's going to be a 9 to hit you.
Does not hit.
The second one is a natural 20.
Which doesn't count because you're armor.
Yeah, so because you are, they never took your armor off.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing adamantine armor, which negates critical hits.
The first critical hits.
So you're only going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
As it comes around and strikes you in the midsection, and you expected it to be a very heavy blow, but it didn't quite hurt as much as you thought it was going to.
The armor shifts.
And this one's going to take, the other one's going to take a couple shots at Biscuit as it stands up.
Yeah, he doesn't need to move, I guess.
Both of them were 12s, which neither one of them hit Biscuit.
Woo!
Okay.
He has goodest boy armor.
He does.
Yeah.
Not plot armor, just good boy armor.
The goodest
Goodest
boy
boy.
armor.
Echo.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the one closest to Biscuit,
Okay.
and I will just go and get at it with my scimitar.
Okay. You doing reckless?
I am.
Okay.
Wait, it's still prone and all that stuff?
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
just standing up.
Cool. I'll just go for it.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, I hit damage. I preempted my
Okay. Well, if you hit with this first one,
Well, that was a 26.
which, yep. So 7 points of damage on that one.
Okay, second strike.
Well, no, hold on.
Oh.
Because that first strike, you just tear it in half and it crumbles to the ground.
Can I use this for my next attack?
Sure.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna just move up to the one next to Ro.
Okay.
And so then I will
So you get a natural 20 on that one.
yeah, and my damage is gonna be a 20. Oh wait, I didn't critical hit, sorry, 12.
So 12. So
I don't
you
understand how that
all,
works though. Isn't it you double your damage?
you double
Double
the
the
dice.
dice.
Oh, boo.
Your
Okay.
modifiers don't get to double up.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, well that's 12 damage.
Yep. So you all see Echo come running and just tears one apart with one end, runs over to the other one and just shreds the other one as well. As the room kind of goes quiet now. As the
I
last
didn't
bits
rage for any of that.
as the last bits of armor clank clink to the ground. This is where we're going to go ahead and take a short break so that some people here can kind of recover from the sudden onslaught of coming through and finding Ro. And when we come back, we're going to find out what happens next. But before we do, Ro, go ahead and remind everybody about the giveaway we got today.
Remember, they were friends at 1985 Games. Type !epic once you see the notice in chat that the raffle is live. You must be a resident of the US or Canada, excluding Quebec. Yike. And you must be a follower to enter. We will continue to take entries until the end of the stream, so be sure to stick around, as you must be present in chat for staff to contact you when we pick a winner.
All right. And we're just going to be back in just a few short minutes. All right, everyone, and welcome back. We had a chance to stretch our legs, and we're going to get right back into it as our crew just got done finding Ro. They entered this small little hideout through a dimensional portal of sorts, found Ro, bound, were able to free her. She broke free of the charm that she was in. And now, they just finished fighting off a whole bunch of animated armors, as well as a couple spell swords. And what are you all doing?
First things first, because I didn't know it was a short bow she had.
Would I know what direction my uncle most recently went in?
So the door on the right door on the north wall is the door that you saw your uncle go into, and your mother came out of.
Okay. So my mother came out of that same door, you said.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm like standing there, like breathing hard, and I look around and I'm like, I'm not letting him out of here. I'm not letting him out. And I turn around and make for that door. So I am heading straight there.
Okay.
Where are you going?
He went this way.
Oh,
I have Eldritch Blast charging in one hand and my rapier out in the other.
Okay.
I'm following. Yes, sir. Yep. It looks
Okay.
like it's about time to do what we should have done already. And I just glance to Olana to follow, and when she comes, I hand her the longbow. That instead of that short bow.
Okay. So you're handing her a longbow.
Yeah. Also, no, not right now. I'm not gonna do it right now. But yeah, because it needs to be attuned. So I'll do
Okay.
that. Yeah, I'll just hand her that longbow and say, "Hey, use this instead."
Okay. So she grabs the longbow from you. All right, Ro. What do? You get to the door. what do
Tech
you do?
goblins.
Tech goblins.
So okay, no, we're good, guys. We're good.
Cool.
So what are you doing, Ro?
I'm gonna try and open the door.
All right. You go. You grab the handle for the door, and you go to open the door. As you grab it, you feel a surge of electrical energy come from around the door, and lightning just erupts from the door all around you. So everyone in a 20-foot radius. So
Ooh.
Taryn and Olana.
Did Halceres just
Halceres.
edge forward?
I was just trying to see how far I was,
Yep.
and it's there.
Yep. So Ro, Taryn, Olana, and Halceres all need to give me dexterity saving throws.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Hell yeah. Come on,
God,
Jazzercise.
what is going on today?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll take it. I got like an 11.
Got a 5, baby.
Got a 10.
Okay.
Hit me with that damage.
Yeah. So nobody. Oh, I got to roll for Olana as well. Olana got a 17. She saved.
Nice.
Hell
nice.
yeah.
So she takes half damage. Everybody else, you take 23 points of lightning damage.
Good thing
As-
I had a rest.
I'm sorry. What?
23 points of lightning damage.
Hmm.
So
Alright.
as you touched the door, you see a glyph appear on the door, and lightning just shoots out everywhere in that 20-foot radius.
So that's 23, and then that is halved for me, correct?
Correct, which is going to be 11 for you.
Okay.
Because you're.
It just like goes up my arm and then.
almost
My
kind of
eyes
gets
flare
absorbed
blue.
by your dragon mark. Yep.
Hang on. Wait, we were making dex saving throws on this. Do I get advantage on mine? Because it's
You're
Oh, you
outside the
would,
range.
actually.
Um,
No, no.
Yeah, you
oh,
are,
yeah,
you
yeah.
were?
You didn't have to echo.
Yep,
I-
it's
I
just
don't-
us
do
in
I-
this
I'm not
perfect
taking
little
the
line
damage
here.
then.
No, you're not taking the damage.
Whew, I was like, you said everyone else, and I was like, ah.
Oh, no, sorry. I just meant Taryn,
No, you're fine.
Ro, Olana, and Halceris.
This perfect little half circle that we've made unintentionally in a 20-foot line.
Yeah. So yep. So as soon as you touch the door, it just erupted into this ball of lightning. And as it shocks you, the door swings open inward.
Oh, hold on. I probably need to make a saving throw for concentration.
Yes.
Con save 9. So what is it? 10 or half damage. So
10 or
10,
half
so I
damage.
don't make it.
Yep. So your arcane eye blips out.
What is the images I see before it goes? Still
Um,
berating?
So as the fight concluded, you see Narissa kind of stop and look around. And then starts calmly talking to Alistair.
Okay.
As the door swings open, Ro, you see what looks to be a fairly large bedroom. A fairly looking comfortable double bed sits over in the corner. A couple wardrobes sit on the north wall. A table off to the side with a book laying on it. And a chest over in the corner next to the bed. You don't see anybody in the room.
Okay. I am gonna enter the room.
Okay. You go in and you smell almost just a bit of dampness. I mean, kind of like you're inside of a home or a castle with the stone walls and the stone floor, though. So it's a little kind of got that
Not a lot.
slight,
Yeah, not a lot of airflow in here.
right.
So I'm gonna wait for the rest of them to catch up because I assume they're gonna follow.
Yeah. Yep. So like
Yeah.
Steel, Biscuit, and the Badger come in.
I'm gonna go steal.
Theo, Biscuit, and the Badger.
I give Alana a healing potion I had and said, "What?"
2 stays this
Yeah.
fall.
I was like,
Okay. How much healing does Olana get? Because she's down to 7 hit points.
That's great. That's ridiculous. A healing potion. Where is it? Where is it?
It's gonna be 2d4 plus 2.
8.
Okay. So she gains 8 hit points back, which
How
helps.
does she look?
She's looking kind of rough. She's
Okay.
at about 50%. I'm gonna say.
Sure. I will, as I go, because I will not go into room, but I am going to go to table because Ro has neglected all her things. So, like good parent, I'm going to collect all of my children's toys. But
Yep.
I will look at Alana and say, "Good fighting out there. Warforged, it is good to aim between the plates." And I will put a healing potion in her hand. I will take one off of mine.
Okay.
So that is
2d4
2d4.
plus 2.
Potion of healing, 2d4. Another 7. Wow.
Another 7. Okay. That's pretty good. She's. Oh, whoops! I subtracted it from her.
Oh no!
That's not what I meant.
It
Oh,
wasn't a
God.
potion of healing. It was a potion.
It
of
wasn't.
harm.
It was just.
No. Okay. Yep. So then she kind of works her way into the room as well. Are you joining them, Echo?
Yes.
So you all look and you see this bedroom that doesn't look like it's got anybody in it or that anybody's actually slept here in any point time recently.
What's the dealio with the chest?
You look over, it looks to be a heavy wooden chest bound in iron.
Can I investigate it?
What are you doing to investigate it?
I just want to check it for more glyphs so I don't get electrocuted again, and then I'm gonna steal what's
Give-
inside.
Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, my best attribute, baby. 19.
said-
19.
you said
With a
you're looking for
19,
glyphs.
not too bad, baby.
Okay, so with a 19, you look and you magic isn't normally your. I mean, you know a little bit. You know some druidic magic. Arcane magic's not really your forte, but you catch a very similar looking glyph to what you just saw lit up on the door right before it exploded.
So if I back up 30 feet and shoot it with an arrow, I'll be fine.
Only one way to find out.
I back up to risk. Well, I found the chest. The chest also has a glyph on it. I thought about shooting it. I don't know what's gonna happen if I do. So, any suggestions before I do this really dumb thing? Because I want what's inside. Because we're stealing everything from your uncle, correct?
Is there anything on the table?
There is a
Everything.
book and a partially used candle.
Has
Ooh,
anyone looked at the
book.
book yet?
Nobody.
I'm about to shoot an arrow at this chest. So if you want to check that book out,
I'm gonna go open the book.
Okay, so Echo,
Watch
you
it burn
walk.
me while I'm, like,
You
touching it.
wander over, and on the table you see a lone book.
I'm actually not gonna open it with my hands. I'm gonna use my scimitar to like turn the page.
Artie is so skittish.
Okay, well as you do it, you kind of you lift up the cover a little bit, and you see written on the cover the title of the book, "Whips and Chains," by Grok Markelnox.
Is it a
That may
how-to
be bad,
book?
but
Is it
I'm
a
perfectly
manual
good
of
at it.
sorts?
It looks like some sort of novel.
What was that title again?
Whips and Chains.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Okay.
I'll wander off over to Steel and I'll just put it in the bag of holding, but like for later.
Okay. Let me see if does Steel have any spells prepared to deal with that glyph? I don't see any. What about you, Halceris?
I mean, I'm gathering things, so unless someone
Oh, yeah.
yells out to me, so
that whole thing I said, I kind of said like out loud.
Okay. So yeah, you heard him say something about another glyph.
and use caution, use your best judgment, and I will also. So, I imagine I can gather up most of Rose things pretty quickly.
I mean, it was all within a small little area. They were
Exactly.
you could tell they only
Scooping
been
it into the bag. It's just I'm not putting it away really. I'm just gonna.
You do not see her whip though, the magical whip.
That's not great. She is going to be pissed. I would then. I'll make my way to this door to have a good look at it.
Okay.
Looking for similar triggers to the last one.
Go ahead, give me Arcana.
I will guide myself because I feel like probably couldn't hurt to get a little extra stank on this ball. Yeah, well, not gonna do much good, I suppose. With a D4.
Yep.
Hold on. It's
The D4 could
still
be
less
very
than
big.
10. No, it's not great. That's 3 2s. 3 2s in a row.
So that's a 6. Okay. So you don't see any glyphs or anything or detect any kind of magical presence on this door.
I shoot the glyph, by the way. I tell everybody to back
Yep.
up, and I shoot the glyph because I want what's in that chest.
Okay. So, Ro, do you back up at all, or do
Yeah.
you stay? where
Actually,
you are?
everyone should just get outside the room, and I'm gonna just lean in through the door, shoot the glyph, and then
Okay.
and just-
So, regardless of what everybody else does, Taryn, you draw an arrow back, you shoot the arrow, and it sticks into the chest, and nothing happens.
All right, one more question before I touch this chest. Was it the same glyph as that was on the door?
As far as you could tell, it looked like it.
Damn it.
Halceris, you open up this door,
Mhm.
and it appears to be a small little kitchen. You smell some dried meats and dried fruits and some nuts, and you look around and you see a small little pantry with a few dried goods kind of scattered here and there.
Do I feel when I touch the door? Do I feel a similar magical surge like I did in the last one? No, just normal door.
Just normal. This door. Apparently, they didn't want to keep, the kitchen secure.
Yeah, I touched the chest.
You touched the chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's get in that chest.
Yep. So you go and touch the chest. Go ahead, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Now I'm going
19.
to pray to the sovereign host. It doesn't reach through walls, correct?
19.
No.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you save.
He gave
However-
an inquisitive look.
Mm-hmm.
So very similar. As soon as you touch it, you see the glyph flare up, and then lightning again shoots out from it in a 20-foot radius. Does not go through the walls. Because you saved, you only take half damage, so you can take 15 points of lightning damage.
This better be worth it. I open that chest because guess what, team? I have 1 hit point left.
Oh God.
Okay. Yeah.
We
So
don't
you-
know that.
After this goes off, you're kind of dizzied for a second.
Literal
Karen's hair is
smoking.
sticking on end.
Doc Brown style. Just,
As you open the chest, looking down in, like expecting to see something sitting at the bottom of this chest, instead you get this waft of air come into your face. Smell of rotted flesh and meat and urine and feces just hits you in the face.
It's a
Take
poop
damage
bucket.
from that.
It's a poop bucket.
it's a people.
Well, as you kind of recoil for a second, and then you look down, and where you think there should be the bottom of a chest, you see a ladder descending down.
Secret passage.
Can I move the chest, or is it just like,
So you go to try to move the chest, and it slides.
yeah, just slide that off of the secret passage?
Well, no. So you're not sliding it off of any kind of secret passage.
It is a secret passage.
It is the secret passage.
Oh my god, it's a chest of holding. Well, I pointed out to everybody and said, well, there's this thing. If I don't can it be cleaned out? Can this be cleaned? Because this could be useful. Can it be cleaned out?
So this is a large chest. This chest is about 6 feet wide, wide and about 4 feet.
6 feet wide.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is a large chest. Yeah. And you see a ladder going down, and you just, that smell of just urine and feces and rot just still permeating from it.
I close the
believe-
chest.
Believe that we have found the corpse bucket.
What are
Yeah,
you
so
all
that's I just point all of that out. I close it, and I'm just gonna go loot these spells, the guards. I'm gonna go loot their bodies.
Okay, so
the
on
spell swords.
Yeah, spell swords. That's what I was thinking of. I didn't know if that was correct. But
okay,
yeah, I'm just tired.
okay, so you're going out to do that. What's the rest of you doing?
Quick check through the kitchen. If I can make a perception check quickly, just to see
Yep.
if there's anything I'm missing besides just standard cooking fare.
Okay.
I
give
will
me-
guide myself as well. Oh, I don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna go ahead and stack it on there. Hold on 1 second.
Might as
Yes.
well, right?
Yeah, 27.
So 20.
They've got allspice.
So 20. So you actually do find a small little pouch. If I remember right, the magical item is the pouch of spices, or magical spice pouch. So other than that, you find dried fruits and nuts and some dried meats. A lot of it looks like to be stored as this could be a place where somebody might escape to to kind of if they have to lay low for a while. It seems stocked like that.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess I'll take some of the meat rations just
Okay.
because snacking on jerky as I come out with the pouch. I'll give it to Steel later.
Okay. So you come
uh,
out, you see Taryn walking out, hair on end, just as if he got
Sovereign.
electrocuted more.
Sovereign, damn, my friend. Hold up. Come here.
Made bad choices. This is fine.
All
I
right.
suppose just on the days that end in Y. Okay, hold on one second.
Yep.
Ha!
100%
I will-
agree.
Oh, that's a lot. But we got stuff to do. So I will give you here, take this healing potion. I'm going to give one to you. But what I'm actually going to give you is my potion of greater healing
For
Okay.
me.
for you.
Don't you have cure wounds though?
We don't know what's happening here. I'm not going to use
Not you,
spells.
Tyrion. Doesn't Tyrion have cure
Oh,
wounds?
Yeah,
Probably.
and we don't know what's happening. I have extremely limited spells.
So 12 points of healing to you. Okay. Goodbye. Bah. Okay. That one
Alright.
is gone.
All right, so Taryn's back up to 13. All right, well, you are both out there doing that. Echo and Ro, what are you two doing?
I am going to kind of like back away a little bit, and then I don't know if I can say it in my head or if I'm going to say this out loud, but I'm just going to, at the voice in the back, at, Mylar, I'm just gonna, if you know where he is, if you want him dead, now is the time to tell me where to go.
There's a surprise that waits for you down there.
All right. I go.
Did she say that out loud?
No.
Dang it.
She just starts making her way to the poop hole.
Yep, she starts making her way towards the chest.
That's so bad.
Ugh.
You guys coming?
What do I find on these spell swords?
Okay, give me
And then-
investigation
I'll give a hand.
Shabandi.
No, he doesn't.
with advantage.
Advantage. 23.
All right, so each one of them seems to be wearing a set of studded leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
They each have a short sword.
Let's grab that.
And in a small wristband on each of their right forearms, you see a small diamond embedded within the leather of this wristband.
Let's grab those too. We'll just
Each-
take everything.
So each one of those is worth 50 gold pieces.
Holy shit. Can I surmise what their purpose was?
You're pretty sure it was an arcane focus
Arcane focus. with the diamond.
or material components for the spells that they were casting.
There. Okay. So 225 diamond?
No, 250. Each one was 50.
Just-
And on one of them, you find Rose dragon tongue whip.
Yep, let's get that. So two short swords. That's what it is.
Yep, two short swords.
So yeah,
I don't know if we will have time to disrobe these gentlemen.
Yeah, probably not, because at this
Fine,
point, Rose
Rose
heading
making her
straight
way.
towards the
Yeah,
chest.
I take the short swords and the wristbands.
So Steel and Alana are kind of following you. Echo,
How's Ro looking?
Ro
Bloody?
looks all right. I mean, kind of bloodied, but
Not quite.
she's doing okay.
Okay.
Determined.
I don't say anything.
Very determined. She looks like she's got
That I
all her
can,
faculties.
that I don't need to like check to see. I can see it clearly. She asks if I'm coming. I just don't say it. I just go along.
Okay.
Perhaps should we look ahead? Hold, you just got back.
Are you climbing in, Ro?
Yeah, I'm climbing in.
I sure am. Okay.
All right.
Sovereign, damn it.
So you climb in, you start to go down the ladder, and as you go lower, the smell is just stronger and stronger. The ladder descends for about 15 feet, and then you come across a stone floor. There's no light down here, except for the light coming from the open chest above you. And it opens into a small, short hallway. looking down this hallway. It goes maybe 20 feet back. On each side of this hallway are 3 heavy-looking doors.
All right, so I'm gonna get off the ladder and wait for the others.
So you're
Okay.
saying there's three doors on each side. There's 6 doors total.
There's 6 doors total.
Okay, Ministry of Magic.
There's 5 of
Oh,
us.
hold on. Sorry. Are you waiting for other people to make suggestions now? Sorry, I thought we were gung-hoing.
Do you say that in character?
No, I don't. It's just how I feel.
That's my.
You get in my mental. I will say probably for ease, DM for right now that
Okay.
as we get to it, I don't know about Tyr and Echo, but perhaps Steel and Olana and Biscuit could guard the entrance right now.
Yeah.
So they stay on the outside to make sure no one closes this thing, so we're trapped in the poop chute.
Yep. Nope, that's fair.
Yeah,
So
I'm
Alana, Steel, Biscuit, and the Badger stay up in the bedroom. As as the rest of you descend down, and the smell is just putrid. You look down this hallway, and there's 3 doors on either side. What are you doing?
It's really quick. Can I roll insight to see if Halceris is wearing those thoughts on his face?
Sure.
Inside check on roll. While I'm here.
That's an
Oh,
18. Halceris.
are you trying to hide that from her, Halceris?
I think
I
Echo
think-
froze.
In all honesty, I think she did too. I think in all honesty, I might have made that like as you jump down the poop chute, but I think it is the stank that is on my face more than anything right now.
That, you know what? I think that's fair. Yeah.
Like I don't have any sort of misgivings as much as it's like stopping myself from retching right now.
Okay. Oh, looks like we do have Echo back. I know you started to say something before you froze, Echo.
Yeah, I'm froze. We're good. Okay, sorry.
No.
Can you all see me now?
Yeah, kind of. You kind of jumpy, but yep.
I don't know what's wrong.
Glitch in the matrix.
Just a little bit.
All right. So
Yeah,
what do you
that's
all
what happens when you get down. Shoot.
So what are you all doing?
Well, I'm just waiting for whatever Rose saying we're doing. She already knows what I'm down for. She knows what I'm about, so I have nothing to say.
I'm gonna hiss at my patron again. Just this. The surprise was doors.
There's no response.
Asshole. All right. Ideas?
We each take
Well,
a door.
I do not know if we need to split up anymore. Perhaps though we could have a little.
We're like going to be right next to each other, but I'm just saying we can knock down the doors.
I am more worried that the doors are booby trapped like the last one. But perhaps, bro, I know you do not need it as much anymore, but perhaps we can have a little bit of light down here.
Okay,
You still have your spoon?
I do. But the spoon doesn't have light on it anymore. Didn't he change out?
Yeah,
the...
he changed that.
Yep. Spoon doesn't have that.
Well, she has not. She has supervision right now. I was just.
And
We'll still be at disadvantage even if we have dark vision. Perhaps we can look. I will help me check these doors, anyone, and I will look if there's any sort of iconography around the doors that we.
I'll help on investigation. Invisible
Yeah,
Terran.
same.
Okay.
Invisible Terran is there to assist.
All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
So Tierra, if you want to help me, and then Echo, if you want to help Ro.
I already
and
rolled.
Split
because
up both sides.
I'm dumb, so.
Well, so then you can
Well,
take advantage if Ro is helping you.
You want
Or-
me to help?
Yeah.
You want me to help you, or you help me?
So just two of you
people
make
roll with
rolls with
advantage.
advantage.
Okay, I'll make advantage roll.
Okay.
That's a 13.
13 for you. Okay. And then
Take
Halceris.
the next one. 15.
Okay. Kind of just briefly looking over these doors, trying to look, now that you're very familiar with these glyphs that were put on there, you're not seeing any sign of any kind of magical glyph or anything. All of the doors, however, do seem extremely sturdy, made out of really heavy oak, bound in steel. And they seem to open outward into the hallway. Each one of them is bolted shut from the outside.
From our side or from
your side.
It is bolted shut.
Mhm.
So we could open the bolt.
Correct. So looking at this, it almost looks like these doors are designed to keep something in versus keep someone out.
All right, so, and I turn to Ro, but well, yeah, Ro sees it. Never mind. I turn to Ro. So, which one first?
Before we pop any doors, inside this middle chamber, do we see a bunch of refuse and things, or is it all clear in here?
It seems to be fairly clear in here.
Can we do can I do a perception check? Do any of these stores smell more or less of dookie than the others?
Go ahead, give me perception.
Just
Sniff check.
Basically.
26.
So with the 26, as you approach the first door on the right, you're getting a much stronger smell of rot, almost like rotting flesh. And then the far door on the right side is where you smell more of the urine and feces.
Okay.
As you all are down here now, you've been down here for a couple of minutes. I need all of you to go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
That makes sense. Hell
Bless
yeah.
you.
19.
You are safe.
23.
You are safe.
21.
You are
yeah.
safe.
Come on, Tyrion, go break the street.
Ooh, 20.
There
Okay.
you go.
So, just the urine and the feces being in the air. For now, you guys are able to kind of stave off any disease or anything. But the longer you stay down here, you might come out with something.
I will tell them that. I mean, if anyone has any choice, I would not recommend either of these two. Gesturing to the rot door and the dookie door. So because there's two on that side, and then there's still three over here, and still a center one, right? In the middle
Yes.
of these two doors.
Yep.
So, perhaps on the left side.
Is there any burning in my hand? Is there any sensation right now?
Give me a perception check.
I know how to do that. Luck.
Okay.
Fudge!
Wow.
Okay,
You do
that's
still
fine.
have your D4 inspiration as well.
And is it gonna help me? I don't think I'm using it on this.
Okay. You feel a slight pull, but not anything you can really figure out a direction with.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask if there was like any door that I was more burny about, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you going towards each door?
yeah.
Okay. As you start to approach the end of this short hallway and you approach the last door on the right, you do feel a little bit more burning from your mark.
This one. Let's try this one.
So Halceris, that's the one that you got the really
That's the
strong.
rot door, right?
No, that's the
Oh, that's
one
the-
you got like the urine feces smell from.
There's 6 doors, and you pick this one. Is there? I see the determination in her eyes, and I think I just like grab my undershirt and just bring it up because I doubt I have my. Oh well, it would be in Steele's bag still. Can I get the rebreather
You would have to
from
go
the
back up.
Lordlands?
Yeah, if you
Well,
went back
can I
up.
just be like, hey, toss me the rebreathers?
Yeah, he can drop them down to you guys.
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll help
N95
prevent you
masks.
guys. Yeah, that'll keep you guys from getting sick down here.
Hell yeah. Excellent.
Yep.
Why didn't we do this the first beginning?
We forgot.
So it's not quite as bad now. Because you essentially have gas masks on.
All right. Motion.
All right.
Okay, well,
Let's
Please
open that
don't.
door.
Who's opening the door?
It's
Tyrann.
probably Tyrann is?
Tyrann,
Wanna kick
100%.
it
I'm
down?
gonna
Sure.
open the door.
Do it.
All right. You pull the bolt aside and the door opens with a loud creaking noise.
Why are always gonna be creepy?
Old places.
cast WD-40.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, WD-40 doesn't exist,
Sure.
But
BB blaster, baby.
as you open it up, just the smell of feces and urine just is stronger coming out. Not bothering you nearly as bad, but you can smell it through your rebreathers. And you look in and you see over in the corner of this small little 5x10 room, a hunched figure sitting over in the corner, just almost rocking back and forth. Long, matted hair just curled up around down the back of this figure. And just a slow rocking going on. In the corner just opposite of this figure, you see what looks to be a pile of feces on the ground. Little ways into the room, you see a plate with half-eaten food, almost molded, sitting there on the floor.
Who are you?
I move in to check. This is someone who's suffering right now. I move in for first aid.
Okay. So you going right up to the person?
I ready an Eldritch Blast in case the person attacks Halceris.
Okay. What are you doing, Echo?
I will go in between Ro and Halceris, but like not in Ro's way for the Eldritch Blast. So like I can get to Halceris like in melee range.
Okay. Taryn?
Yeah, I'm with Ro. I got a arrow level.
Okay. So as you all get ready, Halceris, you kind of go forward and you're taking a knee to get down close to.
Yeah, I was like, my friend, hold on. I am with the sovereign host. Can you tell me your name? And I'm just going to I'm looking over him med check. This is Halceris, the field medic.
Okay. So as you kind of get closer and say this, you see the figure kind of almost recoil from you a little bit. And then the head of this individual starts to turn and look towards you. And looking upon this figure's face now, you see the skin is just extremely pale and almost pulled tight on the bones. Eyes are just dark and almost sunken in. This individual looks extremely malnourished as a almost skeletal hand kind of reaches up towards you. And this face looks a little familiar to you,
To Halceris or to me?
to all of you, especially you, Ro. Very emaciated, very withdrawn, but is very clearly the face of your mother.
Who are you?
You hear almost like a croaking coming out of this individual's trying to talk, but nothing's escaping right now.
Does anyone have a water skin or something for her to drink some to clear her throat?
I'll do. Yeah. Good idea, Echo. In my bags behind me. I will just begin to inscribe some healing marks, and I will. Does it look? It looks like malnutrition, but does it look like any sort of healing would help at this point, or does it look like healing, mechanically speaking?
Right. Give me a medicine check.
Okay. I guide myself. Oh, but I have good medicine. I guide myself. Plus a 4 guidance. Plus 15.
So with a 15, you're looking at. You guys have you've lived through a lot of the war. You've seen prisoners of war. You've seen people mistreated. This looks like she has been here a very long time. Magical healing might help a little bit, but it's going to take time for most of this to. Because this isn't just a simple, got an ouchie. This is. She's been here a while.
Like more than 2 years a while?
Maybe close to it.
Osiris? Is that her real face?
I guess. I touch her. I look at her and say, "It's okay. We are here to help." And I will touch her face and I don't know much, but I will just feel like probably the gauntness skin. Just be like, this seems like a lot to do for a ruse. This seems like a lot of extra.
So as you kind of touch, the skin is warm to your touch, almost as if she might be running a fever. And she actually recoils from the touch as well.
Can we we can take her out of here first, and then we can. I mean, can she move? But I also feel like she can't. So does she be picked up?
I'm gonna just kind of haltingly move over there and drop to my knees in front of her so she can see me.
As soon as you do that, you see her hand. She locks eyes with you, and her eyes are almost glazed over. And it seems like she's almost like she's seeing a ghost in a way. And her hand just slowly creaks, and you almost hear the skin moving and the bones just almost cracking as she's reaching out for you.
Mother?
You see a small tear just kind of run down her cheek.
Who did this?
You see her lips all cracked and chapped, part a little bit, and you can tell she's trying to talk, but nothing's coming out.
Was it Uncle?
Again, you see her just struggling to try, and she's reaching closer to you, and her hand finally touches your cheek.
I put my hand up over her hand. Osiris, is there anything you can do so that she can tell us?
This is not something. This is not an ill that can be easily cured. This is something for time. But we can get her out of here. I will.
I was gonna go over to her and pick her up.
Yeah, I throw my my cloak.
Yeah, and I do it with, as gentle as possible.
Yeah,
just reassuring that it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, and I
move her up.
Okay.
So
as she does that, I'm gonna look at Osiris. I am not leaving here without punishing them.
Do you even know who them is?
No. but there's got to be a way to find out.
I understand your fire, but right now is time for cooler heads to prevail. This is something more is at work. We saw your mother upstairs talking to your brother.
It's not her.
Not even her brother at this point, too.
These is questions that need to be answered, and rushing in blinded by rage will not get us right answers.
Put a
How
hand on.
about we focus on tending to your mother, and then we'll deal with whatever comes next.
There is not enough justice in this world for this.
I put a hand on Ro's shoulder and I say, normally, well, I do agree, but right now we need to get her out of here and find more answers. Trust me, we'll find whoever did this and we'll bring them to justice. But for now.
But
Fine.
for now, there is still another door. Your mother was kept in here, which I imagine is some form of portable dungeon for your family or whoever is in nefarious pulling the strings. But there is one other door that has the smell of fresher refuse than the others, which means there's
I'm
possibly
gonna
someone else here.
take her up the ladder, and so there's a bed in that room, right?
There is, but the question is, how are you getting her up the ladder? As you pick her up, she her legs won't move.
Is it possible to take the cloak that Tyrion used and kind of like wrap it and like tie or like pull it against my back? So she would be on my back, and I pull the cloak against her onto me, and so I kind of pull it tight, so she doesn't really have to use her.
Can we swaddle her?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'll say you
tie
can do that.
it tight, and
Okay.
I'll just hurry up the ladder, and I'll place her on the bed, asking Steel and Biscuit and everyone to look after her.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good berries. Hell yeah, good berries will do.
Whatever,
They're full
whatever
of juice.
they have to kind of
Full of juice.
her at bay until we figure something out, and
Okay.
and then call us if they need anything, and I'll go back down.
Yep. So as you kind of place her on the bed, like her legs and everything are still all crunched up in the squat, almost like she's still sitting in a squatted position. And Halceris, you've seen that before, where people get stuck in the same position for long enough to where their muscles just don't quite work right anymore.
The atrophy is.
Yep.
Atrophy.
I'll try and tell her like you'll be okay, and like try and calm her down, tell them to do and they know to do the same, and return.
Yep. So you did notice that as you bring her towards the ladder, she kept reaching out towards Ro.
She's gonna be right behind you. She's gonna come back.
Other door.
Yeah.
Which door?
The decay door.
Okay. You guys open that one up, and the smell of rotting flesh just hits you. And as you look in, you see almost on what looks to be an old, like a straw bed on the floor, a half-rotted humanoid carcass. You see a few rats on it nibbling away at some of the meat. You see just all sorts of insects and bugs crawling over it. It looks to be the remains of a halfling.
Are there any identifiers?
With how far this corpse is rotted, and with the animals eaten over it, you don't see any sort of identifying marks.
I will. Tyrion, Echo, perhaps you can check the other doors just to be safe. make sure there are no more survivors down here. And I will kneel next to these bones, saying a prayer, and I will cast Speak with Dead.
Okay. Echo and Taryn, you guys are checking the other rooms, or?
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I go take care
So
of that.
in the other 4 rooms, you kind of look through. A couple of them are actually empty. The other 2, however, you do find what looks to be skeletal remains. No real meat or anything, no flesh or anything left on them. Looks like they've probably been here for a while. You see little like bite and teeth marks on the bones. One of them looks to be maybe human, elf. The other one, based off of the skull and the mandible, you see it looks like maybe have been a half orc.
I'm kind of like gutted at the fact that they've like anyone has been punished like this. So there's nothing around, right, to like put them to rest or anything. Nothing or like.
No, this is very clearly a small prison
Right.
that's been basically, these people were thrown in here to rot.
I just say a quick apology for their suffering and for the loss of their life to their loved ones, and I just return to Hellsairs.
Okay.
Looking around, do we see any indication, anything that would identify who this prison belongs to, who would be affiliated with it? Any markings or anything at all?
You don't see any markings. What are you doing, Ro?
I guess I'm going back up the ladder. My brain's just everywhere.
Okay. So Hellsairs, you sit down and you start casting the Speak with Dead.
Oh, I would my literal head is everywhere. I would definitely wait.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, I'm like having checked out, would we return to Hellsairs, so hopefully they're right then.
Okay. So as you conclude this spell, you almost a spectral head of this halfling kind of pops up. And looks at you.
Can you tell me your name?
Saimir Borama.
Why are you down here, Samir?
I discovered his secret.
What secret did you discover, Samir?
Narissa Devereaux, or Narcissa Devereaux, is not herself. He acts as her. You get 5 questions, right?
He acts as her.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he?
Ulrich Devereaux.
I believe that's number 4, right?
That is 4, yes.
I will put a basically like a hand in prayer sort of thing. So, Is there anyone that you wish for me to contact for you, Samir?
No.
Then rest, my friend.
And then you see it just kind of, his head almost rolls back and then just dissipates.
Sovereign, watch over this soul as he merges to the Undying Lands. I wipe myself. Perhaps, bro, the justice in the world that you are looking for is something that we must make with our own hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think, look, like in your eyes, you have to understand though, right now, the most important thing is saving your brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let
Well,
us
serious.
make our way up. Yes.
He dies.
Bro, your arm is on fire right now.
I'm not letting him walk away.
To save the innocent or to punish the wicked, these are both admirable, but oftentimes you can only choose one. Choose wisely.
Okay. Let's go find my brother.
Okay.
Make your way out.
You guys make your way up the ladder. You see Steel kind of looking over your mother. Biscuit's kind of standing guard at the door, along with Olana, trying to keep an eye out for anything that may be coming. And this row, as soon as you pop out, you see your mother. Your gaze meets your mother's as she's laying there on the bed, just looking at you. You see her try to move her lips again, trying to talk.
Later. Jess, we'll get you out of here. And then you can tell me everything. I didn't mean to leave you.
You see her hand almost moves a little bit closer towards you. Bro.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. We need to leave.
All right. So what are you doing with your mother? Are you taking her with you or are you leaving her here?
Just taking her with me.
Okay. Are you taking her or is somebody else going to be?
I'm kind of small.
This seems like an Olana job. This seems like an NPC kind of gig, right? Taking care of the other NPC.
This is ridiculous. Let's just put her on Biscuit. But yeah, sure.
Well, I'm gonna say, and honestly, put the chest on Biscuit. I mean,
that too. Let's go get that. Yeah, put the chest on Biscuit. Let's strap the chest to Biscuit. I think we can swaddle Mama Devereaux back on Echo.
Put it on my back.
Yeah.
That too.
Echo's back. Because would Olana be able to carry her? That's the question.
Olana's got a 10 for a strength score.
Yeah, I'll do
So,
it.
well, so here's the thing. Right now, in your mother's current condition,
She can only be moved around.
she probably weighs about 70, 75 pounds. She's extremely thin, almost no meat on her. She's literally skin and bones at this point. And looking at her again, Halceris, now that you kind of got her in a better light, go and give me another medicine check real quick.
Guide myself again. Pop it on there. 25.
With a 25, you've seen prisoners of war before. The state that she's in, she should be dead. Something or someone has been keeping her alive. Just barely.
There must be a reason. Something they needed from her, perhaps. I think with how Saris's like analytical brain is just spinning, and like I'll probably bounce off Steel a little bit and be like, components requiring blood of a creature and things like that. Like, there's a lot of reasons to keep someone alive, especially if you're trying to impersonate.
Right.
Mad Eye Moody.
Pretty much. So would I know off of 25 medicine, is it better for her to stay in bed right now in this place, or does she seem, with like an addition, with some good berry and some like light healing from me, will she be well enough to move at least upstairs?
She needs help as soon as you can get it to her, or you can get her to it. You guys can kind of stay. You get the idea that you can stave it off a bit, but if she doesn't go get to some more appropriate healing, I mean, because you're more of a triage kind of healing, whereas if you got her back to the pavilion, they have access to different alchemical stuff as well as divine magics, and they can provide her food and nutrients and all that,
or even to the houses of healing,
right?
Like, take them to an actual hospital.
Yeah, House Jarasco
You
would be.
don't have any more spell slots left? Like, could he cast invisibility on her and or Olana, and they can just get out?
Even just her.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I was just trying to think of a way for her, Olana, to get out of the mansion without being detected too.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and figure that out next week. As this is actually a pretty good time for us to go ahead and end for this evening with a little bit more revelation of some new twist in the story of what's been going on here in Sharn.
Some revelation, am I right?
Leave.
Yeah. But yeah, so you all, not only did you find Ro, but you found her mother, who seems to have been held prisoner for quite a while for some reason. But we're gonna explore that a little bit more next week. We should hopefully have everybody back next week as well, so the whole party will be back together. But before we go ahead and hang it up for the evening, we do have a few quick reminders for everyone here, like some of the other shows that we actually got coming up here at the Games Tavern.
Yeah, if you liked our stuff, be sure to check out our other shows here at the Games Tavern. Like tomorrow night is Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction. Will return as the party makes their way to Waterdeep with stolen goods and a lot of cheese while running from whatever evil raided Daggerford. And also the Omega Files are back Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern with a Call of Cthulhu game set in the modern era. You never know who is going to show up or what mystery might be threatening the cast.
Yes.
Yep.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Games Tavern YouTube channel right now. Subscribing is free and you don't miss any of the action and access to all of the shows and content. Your likes and positive comments on the videos helps future adventurers find out about the shows.
And the winner of the mystery dice set from 1985 Games is Vamp Wickman. Congrats. The Tech Goblins will reach out to you on Twitch to get the info to send you your awesome prize. For more cool things, be sure to visit 1985games.com and check out their mystery dice packs and other awesome tools for your games. If you use our special show code, DirtyDeeds1985, no spaces, you can get a 10% discount on your purchases.
10%?
10%.
10%.
Yeah, but you got something a little bit better than 10%, don't you?
Hey!
10%.
No, not that it's a competition or anything, but one of us may or may not have taken down a lot of enemies today with great rolls. And I couldn't have done that. I mean, that person couldn't have done that without Shard Tabletop. So a huge thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring this show. Go to the link in chat to check it out yourself and use code TGT Shard 20, no spaces, to get your 20% discount on your DM Pro and other subscriptions. That's
20%.
20%.
A whole
Yeah, not that it's
2%.
Yeah, not that it's a competition. I mean,
It's
somebody did take out more of the armor. Somebody's percentage was a little higher.
Somebody's traumatized.
Someone
is extremely
took
traumatized.
down more armor. They got back up, but someone took down
Yeah.
the most armor, just to
Yeah.
be fair.
But
I found the secret passage. I don't know.
with all that being said, we're going to return back to this next week to see if they can uncover a little bit more about why Rose's mom was in this dungeon chest. But we'll see you all next week. Stay dirty, everyone.
Bye.